spent the last 18 years of your life wiping some behind, cleaning snot off the nose, and even fighting off monsters under the bed. Then the last few months, you're hunting for twin extra long sheets, making sure the bedroom essentials are on point, and then even practicing your goodbye hug. Then today, when you try to call your kid, you get sent straight to voicemail? How could you not be upset? Parents, welcome into A Milli Method. I'm Keith, your host. I've been a college counselor for over 10 years and I've helped thousands of students get through college. Some of you may be asking, hey Keith, college already started. Is it too late? Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, these secrets are only gonna help you because your child is gonna come back home during one of these breaks or one of these weekends, and it's gonna be a perfect time for you to implement what you have learned. You got your pen and pencil ready. It's time for class. Secret number 1, money talks. Our children are not financial experts, and they see things like getting the newest phone or the newest tablet as a major necessity. You're gonna walk onto campus and everything is gonna be beautiful. They're gonna design their dorm room. They're gonna be happy. But the one thing that's not gonna be on their mind is how much money is coming out of your pocket to make it all happen. That's why it's important that you have financial conversations before they even get on campus. As a college counselor, I'm big on telling my students that they should not be working their first year of school and they need to prioritize their academics. I know that's not the case for everybody, but for the most part, the money coming in will be from you. If that's the case, the money's gonna be invisible to these students, and all they're gonna have is their nice little ID card that they're gonna swipe like it's an Amex credit card. They're gonna eat all the pizza and drink all the coffee that their heart desires until that first low balance alert pings their phone at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. Food becomes the least of their worries when they gotta pay $300 for a textbook, they gotta pay a lab fee, and then don't forget that they gotta pay $20 at the door for a party. So make sure to carve out some time before you drop them off at school or when they come back home this weekend to talk about a budget. And don't just tell them, show them. Take a look at those Grubhub fees. See how much those Ubers are costing. College is the first step to their adult lives. So teaching them these budgeting strategies can help them for the long term and really make a difference in their future. Secret number 2 is for you, parents. Communication shift. Parents, I know that your child is an extension of your soul. I know that you have given them everything that you could for the last few years of your life, but you need to understand that they are growing up and that you won't always be there. Those daily texts might be comforting for you, but for a young college student that's just starting to find their independence, it can come off as very smothering. They've just been dropped in their new world and they're figuring out friends and classes and just how to navigate their day, but they keep getting buzzes in their pockets and it's text messages from you asking, did you eat? Why aren't you calling me back? And that could feel less like support and more like interrogation. I know it may be difficult for you not to speak to them regularly or not to know how they're doing, but as a parent, you need to give them some space. If you keep over texting them, they're just gonna start ignoring you and then it's really gonna become a problem. My recommendation, pick a few times a week where you can have a dedicated FaceTime call with them for a few minutes, however long you agree on. Just a little advice, parents, you need to have grace. You have to be okay. If they're just texting you a smiley face or a thumbs up, you gotta take it. And if they need a reschedule, then you need to have a little bit of flexibility to make sure that things between you are smooth. Secret 3. Roommate realities, lifeline, or their arch nemesis. It's a roll of the dice, and oftentimes they can be both. Living with somebody new in such close quarters becomes a masterclass in compromise and conflict resolution. Your child could have grown up in their own room or with 100 siblings. At the end of the day, when you go to college, you have a roommate, and that's just how it goes. So it's extremely important that you as a parent teach your child how to have proper communication and how to set boundaries. Let's jump in and tell you a little personal story. My first job at a college was to see the residential dorms that the students lived in. I had a mother come into my office during moving day, and she was upset because she had 2 daughters that were twins, and they got placed in separate rooms on campus. So I quickly made the change, no worries about it. About a week later, I'm responding to a call, and then it turns out that the 2 daughters had gotten into a physical fight and had to be escorted away by the university police. I was thrown off by the situation because I thought that they were sisters until I spoke to one of them and they told me that those young ladies had never shared a room together. This wild scenario should show you that communication is necessary at every single level, not just in college. Secret number 4 should be taken extremely seriously by you. As a parent who's no longer in the presence of your child, you need to understand the resources that are on the campus to help your child succeed, be safe, and take care of their mental health. But when you get that date for college orientation, please take it extremely seriously. Every college glows about their resources in resume writing and mental health clinics and career services. Well, make them put their money where their mouth is. And not only seek out those resources, but make sure that you're taking your student with you and they know exactly where to go. As a college counselor, I'm one of those resources. If your child is struggling, don't go on the internet and try to find these answers. Teach your child to go where they need to go to get help. Secret number 5 is not really much of a secret because we know that social pressure exists. The first weekends of the semester, your child is going to be invited to multiple parties and college events. Students are going to do what students do. The secret in this situation is how you prepare your student to get out of environments that they do not want to be in. The old school way of just say no is not going to stand anymore, especially with Gen Z. So teach your child a little technique on how they can get out of tough situations. Usually a one-liner like, oh, somebody's calling me, or hey, I got a quiz in the morning, I got to roll. Anything of that nature could really work, but they got to put it into practice and you got to trust them to follow through, especially if they're uncomfortable. If the first 5 videos have really opened your eyes to this college experience, then please hit that subscribe button where I drop videos on Gen Z and how to help them all the time. Please leave a comment down below if you have any questions that I'm not answering in these tips, and I'll make sure to get to you. I appreciate y'all. For secret number 6, you're playing the long game and teaching students how to fail forward. It's super important that you teach your children that failing is normal. This is not high school. College challenges are at another level. A lot of students believe that they're invincible and they got this thing under control. As soon as they get that first 60 or a C- or a D on a test, their whole lives are going to change. These failures are not just academic, there can be social fumbles and they feel like they embarrass themselves. It becomes super important that you as a parent teach your child that they're gonna make mistakes, but bouncing back from those mistakes is what takes them to a whole nother level and propels their growth forward. If you're watching this video early and your child is not in college yet, this is the perfect time for you to teach them proper etiquette by saying hello, shaking some hands, and introducing themselves when they walk in a room. That brings us to our final secret. Independence and isolation. Your child has flown away, but they need to understand that there is a huge difference between being an independent individual that is navigating life and isolating yourself to be alone. As a parent, you've given the best blessing, which is life. And now the second best blessing you can give them is independence. Beg you, please, push your child to go and find their community, to go find like-minded people just like them who are there to change their lives. If you're a parent who just condemns your child to being locked in their room and only focus on academics, you are signing them up for a life of isolation. Then they lose their strongest benefit of being a college student, which is to ask for help. Let's do a little summary. Money talks. Teach your child to balance their money. Shift. You need to understand that texting every little once in a while is good enough. Roommate reality. If you teach your child to communicate effectively, they may actually have a great relationship with their roommate, which benefits you. Number 4, campus resources. Make me earn my money. That's what I'm here for. Number 5, social pressures. Despite whatever you think as a parent, you'll never make the social pressure go away. So the best thing you can do for your child is prepare them for it. 6, failing forward. People are gonna fail. It's okay. Teach them to get back up and keep fighting. And lastly, independence and isolation. We want to teach them to be independent. We want to teach them to keep fighting and taking care of themselves. So there you have it, the 7 essential secrets that parents need to know before sending their kid to college. I just want to say, as a college counselor, I think it's amazing that you are watching this video and you are taking your child's education extremely seriously. A lot of people take that for granted, but you are making the right steps to take care of your family and you should be extremely proud. Again, my name is Keith and this is A Milli Method. Thank you so much. If you love this video, please check out this one right here and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.